Pisces Collective, welcome. I'm Nikki, your local vegan tarotist, and we're going to do a quick check-in love reading for you and your person. I did already ring the bell, and then these little suckers back here were making a bunch of noise. How dare they make noise, dogs? But it was too much, so I had to start over. So we're just gonna get right into it, because I feel like you don't need any of the peripheral stuff. You just want to get to the point. So maybe this is going to be a quick reading, like truly quick, quicker than quick. My quick readings are not so quick. Okay, we got Scorpio and Taurus energy here, which is like the water aspect of the Hierophant, right? I mean, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Taurus, but that is the High Priestess. Yep, Sword of Truth, Ace of Wands, or Ace of Swords. I said Ace of Wands, and then Ace of Wands was, excuse me, right behind it. So yeah, there's a fast, new, aces are new, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords. Okay, these are in reverse, so I think maybe you dealt with a feminine water sign where there was a lot of disagreements, miscommunications, competition, dumb shit. And that's in the past, so I'm putting it back in there in the upright because we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the masculine here, I feel, went within to work on their cycles. They went to work on their, because 8 is work on their health, work on their wealth, focus on their, because the Seven of Swords is like, they're just tired of the bullshit. This is someone who's tired of the bullshit. Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, Cancerian energy, but this is someone who's following their heart, their passion. So I think by the masculines going within and working on something that maybe they are passionate about, a passion project, maybe they became an entrepreneur, started something new, it attracted and called, it's attracting and calling in this feminine into your 3D reality. Ace of Swords again. Ooh, a lot of communication here, but it's only truth. It's not all over the place. You know, it reminds me of The Notebook where he's like, what do you want? I don't know, it's not that simple. Yeah, it is that simple. Love is that fucking simple. That's why I hate that movie. I hate The Notebook for that reason. Even though their chemistry is great as actors, I don't give a shit. The storyline is bullshit. You know, it's very toxic. It's totally toxic, and I think you're just done with that. Just give me the truth. Give me the truth. And if you love me, then let's just be together. It's that simple. We don't need all this breadcrumbing. We don't need all this misinformation and indecision. And, you know, they're kids. But she gets amnesia for a reason, okay? That is a self-imposed denial. You don't want to remember. She doesn't want to remember because she never really knew what she wanted. Five of Swords. Ugh, yeah, I don't. Hanged Man. Past energy for maybe you and your person has just been bogus. And that's why I like this Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords twice. You are locked into, you're not going to settle for anything but the truth. The whole truth. Nothing but the truth. And it better be the full. Yes, someone who's just open-hearted. Someone who's ready to love. Stop playing the games. You know, I just saw this and shared this post on Facebook that is, it's like dating before, you know, dating in the olden times or whatever. I like you. I like you too. Do you want to be my girlfriend? Yeah. And then he hands her a rose. So something with a rose, this person could bring you flowers or work around flowers or plants or something like, you could be in like a very floral area, butterfly garden or some sort of botanical gardens or something like that. Or it could be something about the springtime, which is like a Taurus energy. You're tired of the bullshit. Well, nobody smells bullshit better than a bull. And they're not going to take it. So there is like this, like, cutthroat, I'm done with all that, cutting all that out. It's a hassle. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fulfilling. Like, I like you, you like me. And then in that reel, it's a dating in 2025. And the guy goes, I like you, would be my girlfriend. She pulls out the thing. She goes, all right, are you married? Are you single? Are you friends with benefits single? Are you the one that got away single? Are you single but somebody thinks you're in a relationship? Like, she goes through, like, are you truly single? So this is somebody who, and I also recently posted something about, if you're sleeping with somebody, you are not single. Agree or disagree? And it was kind of a social, not experiment, but just a social observation, because how we define being single, and I think you've dealt with people who are dealing with other people. This person's not dealing with anybody else. They're dealing with themselves, and their passion projects, their hobbies, their work. They're focused on their path, and they're not going to stray from it. Period. So you're either on that path or you're not. If you're not on the same path, we're not compatible. We don't want the same things. This person, when they say they're single, when they say they're available, right? Because to me, single means I'm available. I'm not dealing with anybody else. I'm not sleeping with anybody else. I'm not entertaining anybody else. I'm not wishing someone's going to reach out. I'm single. I'm ready for love. The Fool is ready for love. The Fool is somebody who takes leaps of faith, because they're Seven of Swords again. They're done feeling guarded or mistrusting, and y'all are the fish. Fish are very untrusting, right? But they say fish forget and fish are stupid. They're not. They're very intelligent. Have you seen the masterpieces that they make? And a lot of fish mate for life, just like birds, right? The fish are the birds of the sea, right? There's something about the flying fish too. You could be a cusper, but there's something about, like, the in-between and also ever after, where she says, a bird may love a fish, senor, but where would they live? And he said, well, then I shall have to make you wings. That to me is like God saying, I will have to make you wings. Like, there are no problems when love is the solution. It's just that simple. Love is that simple. It's not, oh, love is enough. Love is enough. The only time love isn't enough is when it's not love, because it's got conditions on it, and that's not love. That's something else. And you're done with that. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, yeah, that's new cycles. Eights. Important here. You could be an 88 baby, right? You could be a life path 8. But with the aces here, 3 aces, this is a new cycle. It's a divine cycle. 3s are very important. 2 of Cups at the center here. Yeah, I like you. You like me? Cool. So let's do this. Page of Swords. Yeah, this page, and see they have this sword straight down their back. This is your backbone. This person sees you and they see that you are completely aligned. 5 of Cups, but these cups are in the upright. So all of that frustration for past energy and all of that indecision, you might be like, ugh. This person is going to reveal why all of that happened. Why you dealt with all that energy. And they're also going to remind you that it can just be that easy. It is that simple. Love is simple. The divine is simple. The demonic is confusing. And so if you're questioning, if there's any doubts, if there's any ifs, ands, buts, question marks, get out. Get out. I think you already have, so I'm just preaching to the choir here. I'm preaching to the congregation, right? No, you're supposed to preach to the congregation. What's that off of? This could be a friend of yours, and you're moving into something better. It's like, this is going to be your best friend. But Mila Kunis and Justin Timberlake in Friends with Benefits, where she's like, honey, you are preaching to the congregation. He's like, it's preaching to the choir. You're supposed to preach to the congregation. And she's like, well, did you know what I meant? Then shut your mouth, or whatever. But it is that simple. And they do it under the guise of, oh, we're just going to be friends with benefits. We're just going to have sex or whatever. But let's be real. If you're compatible enough to the way that they communicate through their first intercourse, I was gonna say interaction, but let's just call it what it is, because it's not their first interaction. It's like they have so much chemistry, they're perfect for each other, and even the sisters, like, you're just gonna make up any excuse you can because you know you're perfect for each other. There's no games. Also, what women want. With the Page of Swords here, I feel like this masculine knows exactly what you want, and they want it too. Mel Gibson and Helen Hunt. Mars. Men are from Mars and women are from Venus, and you speak Venusian. Yeah, this masculine is like, oh gosh. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like they're in my mind. He's in my mind. He's reading my mind. I don't know where I got on what women want. There was a reference to that movie. They know what you want. I think other people just told you what you wanted because they were manipulating you. This person they want the same things. You want the same things. You're perfect for each other. You'll say anything instead of just admitting that you're perfect for each other. Oh, because it's no games, just sports. Sports represent action. Nike, just do it, right? And yeah, like speaking in slogans is also Trainwreck, where she's what's the wrestler? What's his name? He's funny. He's in Daddy's Home too. Anyway, Daddy's Home. But he's like, he's like, she asks, speak dirty to me or whatever. He's like, just do it. There's no I in team. She's like, what are these Nike slogans, whatever? So there's something kind of funny about that. And in that movie, in Trainwreck, she's with Bill Maher, Bill Hader, and Amy Schumer. She's like, oh no, they have sex, and then she's like, oh no, I think, so there's like this runner chaser thing, and I think you're just sick of that. This is going to be very simple. And I think the masculine might even say that, because maybe one of you is so used to like playing the games, that you sort of just like kind of have inadvertently started to play along, because you're like, oh, this is all people want from me. They just want sex. They just want, whatever. They're just here to waste my time. So maybe you kind of slipped into allowing that to happen, and this masculine's gonna come and be like, no. Do you like me? And then Amy Schumer's character goes, yes. And he's like, cool, I like you. And I think that we should date each other. I think that we should be a couple. So I feel like this is going to be someone who may take you by surprise, because you didn't even realize people like this, how simple and easy this is. It's so simple. I mean, yes, relationships take work and all that, but I think it's just so easy. You communicate so well with the Aces of Swords. It's like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Cool. And even if they're different, because they're going to be, we all want some things a little bit different, they're going to be like, okay. And if you tell them, oh, this bothers me, in Friends with Benefits, where she's like, oh, I'm ticklish here, and he's like, oh, I keep my socks on, intimacy issues, whatever. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra, but I have a Libra friend, we always joked about that, like, oh, this guy, I bet he fucks with his socks on. Anyway, like, whatever your triggers are, whatever your no's are, your boundaries, this person's going to be like, okay, cool. I won't cross that boundary. I think you've dealt with people who were like, oh, that's your boundary. Now I'm going to really like pick at that and try to like come in and mess with you. Like, why are you even messing with me? Why are you wasting my time if you knew all along you didn't want this? Why'd you lie to me? Like, what is the gain from you being like that? You could have just left me alone. This person's not going to leave you alone. TF, MC, somebody could be like a DJ or do something with music. And then TF, when I'm saying that, I looked at TF, it's like, the fuck? Like, why do people do that? And then NH. Those are my initials. Oh, how cute. What do we have? 15? Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a pretty quick reading. All right, well, I'll pull a color and a number. See if we get any additional confirmation. Yeah, I like the conversations. The way that you two communicate, it's like you're so aligned. You're each other's backbone. And you're not here to... No one's here to deter you. You know, it's like any pest or... parasite. Like, it's just in their nature. So if maybe you were like, why did they... It's just in their nature to just fuck with things and to try and deter you from the divine path. This person sees that you're aligned, you want the same things, and they're going to help support you in that. They're going to help be like your backbone, because communication is a form of respect. Solar plexus. You're going to be able to breathe easy around this person. They're inspiring, right? The sun. There's a very warm, honest energy to this. I like it. You're going to be able to breathe easy. Finally, someone you're not guarding or like clenched up around because you're always trying to figure out, like, what do they want from me? What are they doing? You can trust them completely. You can open your chest around them, which means if you can do that, it fuels the heart space. And this is going to be something that's going to be very warm, and I'm getting compassionate. 4. That's 11. 4. You could be a life path 4. But that is the magician, the alchemist, the elementalist. It's the emperor and the empress. It's the 2 divine alchemists, the combination of all the queens and kings coming together. So this is that divine union. It's time. MV as well, so most valuable is what I'm getting here. I mean, these could be letters in your name. They could be letters in your signs. They could be, again, maybe, like, what is that predictive text? I think you can kind of finish each other's sentences. But if you've ever seen that meme where it's like, it's always what you doing, WWYD, not, and then it'll have like a really long thing. And it's amazing how we as humans, we can see that. We can predict. I like that this person is predictable. You only need one letter, and then it's like you already know how to finish the whole sentence. Or there's like that form of speed reading where the first letter or 2 is highlighted in a word and you can read really quickly. It's like they read you like a book. Not because they want to do anything with that information other than support and honor all of your, and respect you. They want to be able to communicate really well. They want to know your love language so that they can speak your love language. They want to know what you like and don't like so that they don't do the things you don't like, and they do the things that you do like. So there's just a ton of communication and respect. This person is honorable. Their intentions are honorable. It's time. Maybe something with Utah. You talk. I don't know. I'm just getting like finishing each other's sentences or that predictive text. Yeah, because sometimes, autocorrect is kind of dumb a lot of times. But then sometimes I won't even know, and I'll just be blah, 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 and fortunately predictive text will come in and like make actual words out of whatever the hell I'm not typing efficiently. So this is like someone who's here to help, someone who's here to love, and it's honest and it's true. So yes, Pisces, I hope that something in here was for you. Because yeah, we could use that in this day and age. We could use the type of connections where people just say what they mean what they say, do what they said they were going to do, be where they said they were going to be. And you don't have to shake them and plead and beg for answers and communication, and you're getting breadcrumbed and you're getting little being left on red. No, this person is not like that. This is someone who, if they want to be around you, they're going to be around you. It's just that simple. It's that simple. And I like simple. All right, we're done with complicated, right, Pisces? So until next time, I wish you well.